And if I can say this as well, they even need the backing of America, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's not for out of Zion shall go forth the law, but they still need America's backing.
Wait, hold on. Yeah. Trump's is building a third temple. Now, of course, they obviously try to compare it with Cyrus, but really, when you go in the scriptures, the actual third temple is with the people of Israel.
Symbolic.
It's symbolic, right? So you can't get Trump. Wait, Trump. Which whereby there's pictures of Trump wearing a dress, right? He's building a third temple.
Even the Lord said it 2,000 years ago. He said after 3 days, I'm going to destroy the temple and rebuild it.
Yeah,
he was being symbolic. He was talking about himself, sacrificing himself for the children of Israel, and also in these times now. The elect's going to be built up in these last days, right? They're the third temple that's being built up. The Lord said it 2,000 years ago, and that went over people's heads. No, they didn't get it.
Corinthians 3:9. Yeah, that's right, because we are going to get that scripture that proves that third temple, or that temple, is the people of God, right? Because it's like the actual temple back then, right, was actually sanctified by the people, man. You know, the actual temple itself was sanctified by people. It wasn't the people being sanctified by the temple. It was the other way around. Yeah. So that shows that the temple begins with the people. You know? 3:19.
Alright, 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 9. For we are laborers together with Yahweh. Ye are God's husbandry. Ye are God's building. According to the grace of Yahweh, which is given unto me as a wise master builder.
So we are his building. But in spiritual, it says we are laborers too. So really, that's what third temple really starts with those who are the elect who are laboring.
It says we're spiritual bricks, you know? We're the building.
That's right. You said that time.
This is Revelations 20. Revelations 21 and 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their power.
That's right, man. And since that tabernacle of David's being raised up, you know. But then even when you go further in Revelation, I believe it speaks about there shan't be. It says there isn't going to be a temple.
No, there isn't.
Because the temple's going to be with the people, and that light going to be from the Most High. You know. So again, it shows that them so-called Jews ain't about nothing, right?
Book of Amos, the Lord said he's going to sift the house of Israel. He's not actually talking about the actual house. He's talking about the body of Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, and that government. That governing body that's going to be on top of every mountain, like the brother read before, man. That's what it's talking about. It's not talking about an actual house. It's symbolic, man. These arseholes can't get it. I ain't talking about Trump. That just proves that these girls are heathen because they're carnal, man. The scripture says a carnal man can't receive the word, man. A natural man. You know? This is spiritual, man. You know?
For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
That's right, go ahead.
And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
So prior to the kingdom coming in that land of Israel, it starts with the people. It says he shall judge among the people. When did that judgment take place of all nations being humbled before the Lord, before that kingdom being established in Israel? It didn't happen. Bruv, it didn't happen. Hold on. Keep going.
It says, and their spears into pruning hooks.
And their
Nation,
spears into pruning hooks.
nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
So it's saying, okay, keep going.
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
So neither shall they learn war anymore. Look, man, Putin in March is basically saying to America, look, man, I have these new missiles. Look, if you want to bring it, brother, I can bring it. I'll fuck you up, man. You know, Iran and Israel's a bit, you know, there's a lot of tension between them. You know, because I believe
I'm telling you.
Israelis hit their like military base in Syria like a couple weeks ago. Was it a week ago? Like,
Last week.
It was last week. So there's obviously war taking place, man. But that shows again that those Jews in Israel ain't the true people of God.
Yeah. And they're still launching missiles to this day.
Yeah.
You know?
There ain't gonna be no Iron Dome necessary in the kingdom of heaven. We ain't gonna have no missiles in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, those are gonna be things of the past. The reason why they got them here now, because we're in a time of war, man. The Lord said He's gonna raise up the kings of all these different nations to go at each other, and then He's gonna judge them, man, in the valley of Jehoshaphat. That's the Lord gathering all these nations together. So there ain't no peace in the Holy Land right now because there's a bunch of heathens are ruling, man. You know, Esau's still ruling right now, but he's steady declining faster than faster rate than before. Now we're actually seeing these prophecies come to pass before our eyes, man. So that's why we should be rejoicing even more, because we're actually going to live, Lord willing, to see the fall of our enemies, man. See this white man get destroyed and burnt up. That's right. You know?
And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. O house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord. Therefore thou hast forsaken the people of the house of Jacob, because they have replenished from the east, and are soothsayers like the Philistines, and they please themselves in the children of strangers.
Deuteronomy chapter 30. We read that point from Ezekiel first. Ezekiel 37:5.
Ezekiel 37 and verse 5. Therefore forsake the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession.
So the scripture says, a point in time in history, Idumea, well in prophecy, Idumea will appoint the land unto themselves. Now of course, during the times of Greece and Rome, that land of Israel was conquered, occupied, but now it's in full control of Idumea, like to the point that the actual people of the place don't even have an idea that's the land. If you were to turn in RC Jakes now, did you know your actual homeland is Israel? Like, nigga, listen, man, I'm from Kingston, nigga.
I'm from Africa.
Montego Bay, yeah? I'm from Accra, you know, or from Lagos. You know, if you tell him about Israel, he tell you shut up.
Can't fathom it.
You don't even know. You can't even think about Israel. You can't even spell Israel. You know? But that's their land though. But that is their land. You know? But the scripture says what? Read it again.
It says, therefore forsake the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession, with the joy of their heart, with despiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey.
That's right, man. So that clearly proves that the true 12 tribes of Israel aren't in their own land. But Idumeans, you know, who is Esau, man? Esau are you so-called people who call yourselves white, man? Which ain't. I'm not segue into the birthright. You know, because so when you read that's the scriptures and go into prophecy, man, and through the spirit of the Lord Supper, you know that these so-called white people out here are the children of Esau, because white isn't a heritage, black isn't a heritage. You know, white, so-called white, are the seed of Esau, man. That's who your forefathers, right? If you go back to the seed of Esau, then guess what? You are an Edomite up straight. You know? Can't hide it, you know.
Right, Genesis 25 and verse, I'll start from 21.
Yeah, go on.
And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren.
Yeah, so she was pregnant and she just getting hella pains, man. Like, what the hell's going on? Huh?
And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. And the children struggled together within her.
Now in spirit, the actual reason that's, you know what, mate?
Can you leave America alone? Just get Trump?
Nah,
Come on.
yeah, we can't do that. Are you American? All right, fair enough, mate. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. So, come back here, boy.
It's like that Far Side song, can't keep running away. These motherfuckers keep running away, man. The only land that even that's off the land of Israel is the land of Edom, man. Mount Petra and all that, which in the ancient time was called Mount Seir. But these devils will never claim Mount Seir, man. All they want to do is claim that they're Jews, but they won't talk about the land of Edom and Mount Seir and all that, which today they call Mount Petra. Some piece of rock mountain over there that they keep building fucking columns and shit in, man. Because that's where these devils dwell, in the caves, man. You know? That's their landmass, man. They like their cave dwellers. That's why they call themselves Caucasian today.
Yep.
They dwell in the Caucasus Mountains near the Black Sea, South Georgia, Russia. You know? They're a bunch of cave dwellers. That's in the history. That's even in the scriptures, man. You know? But they don't want to claim that history. You know? They're running away from their true heritage. But the Lord knows, man. The Lord's got your number. You devils, you know, you got a short space of time left before the Lord comes and, you know, puts your lights out, man. Oh, literally. Go back.
Right.
So here we're speaking on the birthright, man. See, all you people who call yourselves white, right? If you descend back to the seed of Esau, you are an Edomite, man. This is your true heritage, man. You know, you didn't come from ape and more fuck. You know what? Spiritually, right? The main reason why they actually push forth the theory of evolution and all of this shit is really to try and disprove the Bible. Really, that's the end goal. You know why? Because their theory of evolution and millions of years ago is directly in transgression against the scriptures. First of all, the actual earth and creation itself was completed in 6,000 years, and you know, on the 7,000 year, you was rest, right? But then them, they say billions and all of this amount of years ago.
10 million BC.
Go on, man.
Nah.
Spirit jump on you.
Yeah, how do they know, man? Like, you know, where did they get the millions and billions and trillions of years ago? You know?
Carbon dating.
Yeah.
That's a
This simple
bullshit,
guy is
man.
46. He telling you about billions of years ago. This
Joke,
nigga
man.
46. Nigga 46 telling you, yeah, you know, billions of years. Nigga, how you know? Well, because nigga, how did them scientists know?
Yeah.
I mean, how far do you want to go? You know?
Meanwhile, we got a book that actually goes through history.
Yeah.
All right. Actually speaks of Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
All right. Actually speaks of his father Philip, Antiochus.
Speaks of the flood.
Speaks of the flood.
Which other people speak of the flood.
Right. All the nations. Yeah.
Speaks of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
And if I wanted to take a plane there now, I could go there. I could go to Sodom. Bro, do you want to go? You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, I ain't saying go. You know? But like, I mean, like, you know, it's there. If you know, if you actually wanted to read the actual stories in Genesis 19 and just be there in the sand, like, and here's where, you know.
And Esau's a cunt because he's a cunt because he actually pays archaeologists to go and prove these sightings, man. And they know. They went to the bottom of the Red Sea and they found the Pharaoh's chariots and all that, the wheels down there. They go and they pay archaeologists to go and prove they find the relic findings, you know, so-called relic hunters. Esau, man. Damn devil. He thinks he's Indiana Jones, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, there's actual kings of Egypt, man, that's mentioned by name in the Bible, which people have their tombs there now.
Yep.
You know? Yep. Shit, even Lot's wife, man. You know? That pillar of salt's there. You know? Keep going. But yeah, again, so that whole theory of evolution shit is really. Wait, is she wearing fringes? That's funny.
I told you in the book of Jeremiah that they would dig up the dead, the kings of old, yeah, the prophets. So these devils got the archaeology finds, man. No, it's there.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
Oh yeah, which that's on point, you know, because it shows that the actual seed of the wicked is the seed of people, right? It's actually like a group of people known as the wicked, man.
Yeah,
because you know what? That's on point. It's how you have the wicked, you have the righteous. How you have the righteous, you have the wicked. And it says two nations. Keep going.
Right, verse 22.
Well, hold on, Salaki. Can you read your point? If you have it already? Have you found it?
I'll finish this. It says, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Hey, get the one that... You know, actually hold that, because we'll come to it anyway. But at some point, I wanted to read it now, but the scripture's going to keep going in Genesis.
Right, verse 22. And the children struggled together within her.
And spiritually, so the reason why those two twins were struggling is because those are two opposing spirits, right? Who were born, really born and chosen in the spirit to have contention with each other.
That's it.
The scripture says that I'll put enmity between thee and thy seed. Right?
That's why that term enemies from the womb to the tomb, that goes in line with what the brother's saying, because Jacob and Esau, natural born enemies, man. Natural born enemies from the womb to the tomb. That's what that brother's talking about, man. They were never meant to be together. You know, all that one world, all that BS, man, melting pots and all that. The Lord ain't dealing with that, man. The Lord's a separatist, you know. He segregated the nations for a reason.
Keep going.
And it says, two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Exactly. Now, those two people, those two manner of people are what? People who actually got separated from the spirit. One's the wicked, one's the righteous. You know? Keep going.
Balance.
I never started from the
Balance.
top. Can we read
Barnes
the top?
here.
And the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
That's right.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
That's right. Now, because a point to prove who that stronger. Can I ask you a question, mate? Who's Esau? Esau. That's you. I am who? Esau.
I think they pronounce it different. E-S-A.
Yeah. You're Esau.
That's your heritage.
We're Jacob. We're Jacob. You're Esau.
Look at that.
Yeah, she knows.
Devil. She knows.
Yehudi. And do me collect.
Bunch of time.
Bunch of time.
Yeah, they
Last
pronounce
one
it different. They pronounce it different.
And bro, you cannot tell me that's the spirit.
That's it,
Yeah.
brother.
But she knew, that's why she turned them away.
We've been going to that topic the whole day.
Yeah.
We actually, hey, spiritually, hey, look, the actual scripture says what our Paul, the enmity between thee and I see. As soon as we saw them, our spirit just set a light on them. That's the spirit,
When
man.
the scriptures say defend the gospel, they want to claim that they're the Lord's people. Why don't you defend the gospel and prove that you're the Lord's people then? You know? The scripture said you would stand bold as a lion. They were scurrying away. The wicked flee away where no man pursueth. That shows that they're the wicked and the children of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Whether you hear it or forbear it. You know? But them devils, man. No, everyone's finding out that they ain't the so-called Jews, man. That they're claiming a lie. No?
Fraudsters, man.
Fraudsters, man. King fraudsters.
Right. Keep going.